Toddler Garden.
Hello, Jax West, Stephen Avery Project, Justice with Jax, MAM Gossip. You can find those pages on Facebook. I am going over the Stephen Avery Calumet County jail calls, which were FOIA'd by Kaboom Blam Zoom and Rookie 1082. And you can find all of these calls, which I'm told goes up to as many as 1,000 calls at this time, on the Foul Play channel on YouTube. And hello, Joyce. If you want to skip ahead, because we are on, this video is covering December 31st. Yay, Cindy, you got here right away. And hello, Karen. I'm told from March on is when they are getting really good or interesting, and we're only on December 31st. So if you want to jump ahead, you go to the Foul Play channel on YouTube. If you want to hear them from the beginning, we have playlists here in Justice with Jax covering every day prior to today's video. So you can hop over there and see those past days or other videos that we have uploaded, like my trip up to Manitowoc. And hello, Julie and Sonia and Elizabeth. And Karen asked, how am I doing? I'm doing all right. I'm kind of not processing yet that a good friend of mine died, and literally right before I went live, because he was an old man and he never married or had children, but he was very super involved in his church. So I found out New Year's Eve that he died. And then when I called his church yesterday, they were closed. So I finally heard from the church today to get when his funeral and wake are going to be, and I'm going to have to now reach out to all the people who had been involved in my organization, or I always say my organization, but it's not my organization. It was an organization I was president of that has since dissolved, but Smitty had been a member of that organization prior to my birth even. That's how long he was a part of it, and he was just a super great man. He and I would do food drives together because that was something he ran for his church, is that he would do. So they had a pantry down in the basement of their church, and they even put Smitty's pantry on the door. Hello, Lulu. And so Smitty and I, there used to be a local grocery store in town, and hello, Kat. And so since it was a mom and pop grocery store, we were able to go there for Easter, Thanksgiving, and Christmas, where Jeff would print up these shopping lists and we would hand them to people as they were going in to buy groceries. And, hey, if you want to donate something so these people can have a good holiday meal. And then I would be standing in the vestibule with a shopping cart, and then people could put their stuff in there. And then Smitty would come periodically when I had a whole bunch of stuff and then take it to his pantry. And he was also very involved in an organization called Voices of Care. So he would be getting donations for that organization of baby bottles, formula, diapers, everything that a mother who can't afford to take care of her children and is in need. So I talked with the church about, I want to do something now to memorialize Smitty and do some kind of food drive in his name every year. And they said they're kind of not doing food baskets anymore at their church and are directing people elsewhere. So I think I'm just going to come up with something on my own then, and not, I'll let the church know what I'm doing. And, if the church wants to be a part of it, I welcome it. But Smitty's name and his work needs to carry on. So, so I haven't cried yet. but I'm sure that will happen when I go to the service. I'm kind of, I don't know. I mean, talking about it right now is making me get kind of, but I'm keeping it together. So enough about me and to these calls. Make sure here's the plug. Make sure you thumbs up so these are easier to find in a search, and subscribe if you haven't already. So it's iffy, but it's supposed to notify you when I go live, since I if I know in advance, I post it on our Facebook groups, so I post it in Justice with Jax and MAM Gossip and Stephen Avery Project. But there's a lot of times that it's just all of a sudden I have some free time, so I'll pop on and try and knock out some of these calls, since there are so many and it is so time consuming. So we are on the last day of 2005. It is December 31st, 2005. There's 7 calls, but they last 2 hours and 18 minutes with my rough math, because again, remember, I don't do math, so I like round up and stuff. So, and then before I went live, I was looking in the January playlist. So all of January is only 98 calls, as opposed to this December was 230 something, I believe. 229. Okay. So January 1st is only 5 calls and a little over an hour. And then January 2nd is 8 calls and almost an hour and a half. So we may be able to get to some of those. And then I haven't gone past January 2nd yet. I'll be doing that as we listen to these calls, because I'll multitask. Whoop, whoop. But I am going to my parents for dinner tonight. So when Jeff gets off at work, we're heading to my mom's house. So it is 1:06 p.m. my time, and I have to be at my mom's at 6. So, and Jeff's off work 5-ish, whenever he feels like ending, since he owns the business and is the only employee. So he leaves when he wants to leave. So, all right. And hello, who's been on since Sonia and Nana and Ruth. Hello, everyone. So, and oh man, we are starting on call number 346. It was made at 11:36 a.m. And this call lasts 19 minutes and 18 seconds. And typically the first call of the day goes to Dolores. That's at least what he's told Debbie in the past, that he wants his first call to be to Dolores, and then he'll call Debbie. So we'll see. Investigation continues. Here we go. And play.
Hello.
This is a public communication services collect call from.
Yeah, that's me.
An inmate at the Calumet County Jail. The use of three-way or call waiting will disconnect the call. This call will be monitored and recorded. To accept this call, dial 5 now.
And this is his dumb brother, Earl.
What do you want? Yeah, where's Mom? Huh? What are you doing? Working. What do you mean? It didn't take long to pick up. What do you mean? Why? I don't know. Oh, that's because I was taking care of customer in the office here. Oh. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. See? Huh? Mine home? No. Where is she? Side. Huh? Side window. Huh? Where is she? She went to town. The Manitowoc. For what? I fucking don't know. Oh, no, I don't know, man. Oh. All I know is she said she was going to Manitowoc, and I said, well, can you pick me up a belt? And she was picking me up a belt. I don't know if she's on her way back down or what. Oh.
Why does his mom need to? That's weird.
Well, she find a snowmobile card? Huh? She find that snowmobile card? I don't know. No. I don't know. No. Oh. She didn't say nothing that she found there. Oh. Lord. Your hey? Oh, yeah. I had to change the fucking on my truck. Why? That alternator light was on this morning when I started it up. Oh. And then I had to change the fan. Oh. And the fucking belt was shot. Oh. And my heater fell apart. Oh. After I'm gonna run into a tree pretty quick.
He's a worthless piece of shit.
I thought you just put that alternator on. Huh? I thought you just put that alternator on. I never changed it yet. Oh. It was charging 19 volts. Oh. Yeah. That's why she was frying my batteries. She was cooking them. Just like eggs. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't know. What the hell are you doing? I just got done eating some slop. Some slop? Yeah. Well, yeah. What, for dinner already? Yeah. Oh, yeah? 11:30 is dinner. Oh. It's 1:30 supper. Well, yeah. What do you get for a snack? Yeah, right. Are you losing some weight? Oh, I got my canteen. Huh? I got my canteen. Yeah. You know, no soda, huh? No. Oh, you're losing some weight. Yeah. By the time the court date comes along there, you'll have 20, 30 pounds off. Yeah. Yeah. 2 more weeks. Huh? 2 more weeks. 2 more weeks? Yeah. I am on for 2 weeks. Yeah. The investigator better be done by then. Yeah. 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 Yeah, that, you know, Ma brought something up to me which really don't make no sense. What? Huh? What? About that fucking, when they found her vehicle that Saturday. Yeah. You know, it didn't take them long to get here. You know, about 10, 15 minutes. Yeah. Yeah. And then about 5 minutes later, then that DA and that detectives were here from Calumet County already. Oh, yeah? Yeah. How in the fuck could they make that fast? What were they doing, 150 miles an hour?
Yes, Sonia, very interesting.
Yeah, that don't make no fucking sense to me. You know, she had me thinking about that this morning. Well? Yeah. Well, it takes almost an hour to get here. Yeah. Yeah. That don't make no sense, does it? No. I didn't know that. Huh? I didn't know that. Well, yeah, I mean, well, there was four cars down there, or 5 vehicles down there by about 11 o'clock. And they found that vehicle at, what, 20 after 10? So just give it 30, 35 minutes, and all of them were down there already.
Right, Joyce. They knew they'd find it there because they put it there.
Yeah.
So let the show begin.
Well, I got a hunch that they went through all the property that same day. Huh? The houses and the garage and everything. What?
Hello, Heather.
Saturday? Yeah. I don't know. That's what I got a hunch. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's like the state trooper said, they didn't find nothing. Yeah. But that still didn't make no sense to me. No. I mean, just because you find somebody's vehicle, a missing person's vehicle, that means you shut somebody right down and block everything off? Yeah. No. Well, I never heard of it before in my life. No, I've never seen it before either. Yeah. Well, that's something to bring up to the TV. Yeah. Yeah. And it don't make no sense to me because they didn't.
This call is from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
They didn't see nothing wrong with the vehicle otherwise either. No. Yeah. They're like somebody drove it right down there, huh? Huh? Like somebody drove it right down there? Yeah. I don't know. But I did not see no fucking hood leaning against it. That's what bothers me.
Oh, no?
No, I didn't see none. Because I could see kind of like the two doors on that one side.
Yeah.
And
hello, Carrie.
to their pictures, that picture shows...
And foul play.
A hood. A hood.
Sorry, I'm multitasking, so I wasn't looking over there. I'm typing over on the screen.
Then you couldn't. Maybe it was foggy to me that day, but I don't know. Yeah. Maybe they put that door up there. Well, why did they wait so long to get rid of it? I don't know. All day. Huh? All day. Yeah. All day, or was it the next day they got rid of it? I thought it was at night. Well, it could have been right at night then, yeah. Yeah. It was already dark when they got rid of it then. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And how'd they get in it? Hmm? And how'd they get in it? I don't know. I don't know either. I don't know. And they moved it with a record. Whose record? Rubbish's. No one. He's got that new flatbed. Yeah. And they put it on the trailer. Huh? And they put it on the trailer. The trailer? Yeah. They had it in the back of the flatbed. Huh? In that box. They had it right in a box. They had it in the box? Yeah, they had it in a crate. A wooden crate? Yeah. Yeah. How'd they get in there? I don't know. I have no fucking clue. They said that record got it on that spot. I don't know. That's what they said on the stand. Yeah. What a flatbed did, huh? I don't know. Unless you brought 2 trucks over. I don't know. Could have been 2, I don't know. But if it's locked up and it's in park, you're going to have a hard time putting it on the trailer. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if it's a 4-wheel drive or a 2-wheel drive. I don't know either. I don't know. All I know is the RAV4 is a 4-door because that's why it's called a RAV4. Yeah. I think so. I don't know. I never seen a 2-door. Yeah, I don't know. There's something fishy, I know that. Something shitty here. Yeah.
I don't know about that, Heather, but yeah, it wouldn't surprise me either. But, and Earl is the one that let them on the property.
How much snow's out there? Well, 4 inches we got. She's melting. Oh, yeah? Melting good, yeah. Heavy fucking snow. Oh, yeah? Yep. Oh. If it would get cold and freeze, a lot of people would have problems. And mine's out on the road? Yeah. Yeah. Well, the main road wasn't too bad when I came this morning. No. There's a little bit of slush on it. That was about it, because it's melting. Yeah. But
every time I see a RAV, though, I think of this case.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. We had a blast. Yeah, all day. Huh? Yeah, all day. Oh, no. Till about 10 o'clock, we had a blast. Mm. And then we just sat in the fucking ice shack jigging all fucking day until 6 o'clock at night. We didn't have a bite out.
Listen to all the fun stuff Earl does.
Who's ice shack? Mine. Oh. My portable one. Oh. Yeah. I'm going to make one pretty quick. I'm going to use that snowmobile trailer. What snowmobile trailer? That enclosed. Oh, what's in the enclosed? Yeah. Well, it's already made. Mm-hmm. Put a axle underneath it. Yeah. Put some windows in it. Yeah. That's all it is. Yeah. That's it. And then I can drive my 4-wheeler right in the back of it. Mm. Yeah. Take that right off. But, I don't know. No. The only thing is, the guy can't stand up all the way in it. Oh. That's what I don't like about it. No. Oh, shit. Yeah. What's new over there? Nothing. Huh? Nothing. Just sitting in the same hole? Yeah. Well, yeah. They don't let you do nothing? No. a goddamn thing. Huh? Not a goddamn thing. No? No. What the hell's wrong with him? Yeah. I don't know. Well, this is it for 2005. Yeah. This is the last day. Yeah. Tomorrow's going to be 2006. Yeah. Maybe 2006 will be a little better, huh? Oh, it better be. Huh? It better be. Couldn't get any worse, could it? No. Hell no. Yeah, they could find me guilty. Huh? They could find me guilty. That could be worse. Yeah. Well, you're still sitting in the hole now.
That would be worse.
No? No. What would it be? It would be electric chair then. No. Yeah. They find me guilty, it's all over. No. Yeah. They would have to pass that law. Well, they pass it then. They pass it then. No. And that's what I'd want. That's what you'd want? Yeah, because I ain't sitting for something I didn't do. No? No. Answer that phone.
This call is from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
That's on the other side. Oh. Answer that phone. Oh, Chucky's there? No. Oh. He was here this morning. He was doing some boards. Oh. But then he disappeared. He said he was going home to eat something. Oh. Yeah. But he didn't come back yet. Was that 9 o'clock or 9:30? Oh. I don't know. That's awful long. He must be pretty full. Yeah. Yeah. I'd imagine. Yeah. He was here this morning when I got here. So what the fuck? Well, you should be home cleaning his goddamn house. Yeah. Yeah. So, well, you sold that snow to the Bobby then or what? No, I got no money. Huh? I got no money. No? Oh. If I can find the car, they can go to the TA. Yeah. Well, he said something other way, said he was going to make payments on it or something. No, I got no money. Yeah. Well, money talks. Money talks. I'll give you $10 for it. Yeah. Without a card. Yeah. I said money talks. Yeah. Yeah, that ain't no money though. What do you mean that ain't money? Ain't no money to pay for the phone bill. Oh. Yeah. Well, I think it would be good if you, once the carburetors are done. Oh, yeah. Because it's flooded out anyway. Yeah. Once it's all cleaned up inside and everything and it's ran, then it'll be good. Yeah. Trucker might go like a scared rabbit. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Chucky wanted to buy it too. Huh? Chucky wanted to buy it too. Yeah. Yeah. You didn't put many miles on that machine. No, there's not even 1,000 miles on it. No. 900 and something, Bobby said. Yeah. Yeah. And there was what, 6? I don't know what was on it. 6 on it. 6, isn't there? 6, I think. I don't know. I think so. Jesus Christ, I got over 500 miles on my 4-wheeler. I didn't even use it yet. Yeah. I don't know if I want to sell it to Bobby, though. Huh? I don't know if I want to sell it to Bobby. Why? Huh? Why? The way they talk about me, they don't do shit anyway. Oh. Let's see. No. No. That was the only time Barbara was nice to me, when she had to ask me for that. What? The summer bill. Oh. Well, Barbara didn't ask you? No. What? Yeah. Brian took out a curb last night. Oh, yeah? Up in Green Bay. It was about 25 miles an hour, headed sideways. Huh. Yeah. He drove his car all the way home. Oh, yeah? Yeah, the wheels rubbing on the fender. I don't know if he busted the bottom ball joint there or the arm he bent in. Huh. I didn't look at it. I just do what he had explained to me, but he probably bent that bottom arm like what you had. Yeah. Like the blue one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Same thing as the bottom of his wheel is bent right in.
Yeah. Well, that would take care of it.
He said he had a bent strut. I said, no, you don't got a bent strut.
No.
I said, it's on the, you got hit on the bottom.
Yeah.
I wonder where the fuck your car is.
I don't know.
Why wouldn't they call us to come and get that or something then?
I don't know.
So just because they think that you're locked up in there, that doesn't mean that nobody can go get it or what?
Yeah. Well, mine's a golf cart too.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the old man had some garbage on the fucking back of it or something. And that's why they're holding that, because there was evidence on it, he said.
Yeah. I don't know. And who carries Molly's 1 key along?
I don't know.
That was her spare key.
Not too many people.
No.
Totally her spare key. Oh yeah, and I didn't speed this up. I know I had said we were going to try speeding it up to see if you guys could keep up with it when it was sped up and we could get through this faster. Yeah, the snowmobile bothers me that Manitowoc County, when they ripped apart his trailer, they took the titles to his stuff. That's bullshit. You have no right to take the titles of his stuff and prevent, once again, trying to prevent him from having money for his own defense.
It's like 5 to 12 now.
Yeah.
She should have been back by now.
Yeah. I'll try later.
Huh?
I'll try later.
Well, she'll be home by 12:30 for sure.
Yeah, I'll try at 12:30.
She knows I like leaving there at 12 o'clock. Yeah. But, alrighty.
Yeah, I'll talk to you later. Okay.
So now we go into call number 347. It is at 1:10 p.m. and this call lasts 11 minutes and 46 seconds. There it goes. Exactly, Kat. And it pisses me off. That's not right. He has the constitutional right to defend himself. Timothy Hallbach also automatically tried to go after Stephen and any money he had to try and prevent him from having a lawyer. Not giving him a fair trial, you're just giving him a way to appeal. It's dumb. And if you're so sure... Gotta call Debbie. Now I'm distracted by gotta call Debbie. What was I saying now? See, I'm so old that I lose track of thought.
I got it. Yeah. You got pencil and paper? 912.
I was talking about how the Hallbachs were trying to prevent him from getting a fair trial. If he's guilty, why don't you trust the system? Why with the constant shady bullshit?
Yeah. You're supposed to call her at 1:30.
Thank you, Joyce.
Yeah.
I got home right after you called before.
Well.
Mm-hmm. I had to go get him a belt.
Yeah.
He didn't have no way home otherwise. Oh, that I had to get the belt for?
I don't know.
And it's never been Kat. If they take you into custody for something, you're guilty.
Yeah.
And now you have to prove you're not. But that's something we deal with in Marnie Yang's case. Because her case involves a famous person, people are constantly then saying, well, who did it? Show us who did it and why. And Marnie's lawyer has said, that's not my job. My job is not to prove who did it. My job is to show you that she is innocent. Somebody else's job to prove who the actual killer is. Now, obviously, it's something that Marnie's team is working on. Have a pretty good idea of who's responsible and what happened. But that shouldn't be what the case, what their innocence relies on, is proving who did it, because that's not your job. You didn't do it, and you're showing why you didn't.
So you got him thinking, huh?
Yeah. Oh,
Earl.
I didn't tell that to Earl.
No, but how long it took him to get there, too?
Yeah. 5 to 10 minutes. They had 4 squads here already.
Yeah.
They must have flew. I can tell you that, unless they were next door here. They would have been close by to make it in that time.
Oh, hell yeah. And why would they be close by?
Because they expected that call.
No.
Go get the cover for that kill.
Yeah. Well, what did Rhonda say?
Not too much. She said she can't walk yet. She lays on the couch. She had, I don't know how many pins in her foot. It was 5 inches over.
Oh.
Wow. She had everything in it. And around her ankle, I think, or something. I don't know what she all said.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's still laying on the couch, she says. She said her boyfriend must have made the breakfast for everybody.
Yeah. Oh, she called you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
You called Jim?
No.
Well, how come?
You told him that.
You were supposed to do that last night.
Huh?
You were supposed to do that last night.
Well, I don't think that paid last night.
You put it on a fax machine?
That's the way it should be, Kat.
Last night.
I know.
Prosecutor needs to prove they're guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. Period. The jury I served on was a drug case. Possession of an illegal narcotic with intent to deliver. It was clear he was guilty. We had audio, we had video, we had everything. This guy was guilty. And after 2 days deliberating, because some jurors wanted to milk it for the free food and the gas money, you're paid like next to nothing to be on a jury. We found the guy guilty. And hello, Mary.
I don't know.
All state troopers.
Well, I didn't know this stuff.
What do you don't know? I told you that.
Yeah, you just told me that.
I did not.
When did you tell me that?
The other day.
Last night. Yesterday.
I told you more than that last night. That one state trooper. But maybe the other ones know something. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. There might be a lot of information there.
I don't know.
You don't know. Nobody knows. Except for them.
I got to give you another number, too. I got here.
For what?
That's when the 4 squad cars come in 5 to 10 minutes. I got to give them that number of that.
Whose number is that?
How am I supposed to know?
Huh?
I don't know whose number it is. But the guy that was here that day.
Oh, the Mexican?
No, that couldn't have been Mexican. They don't look like a Mexican's name.
This call is from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
I was laying down.
Oh,
Yeah.
mm-hmm. Oh, that's what I was doing last night. That's right. I was laying with that vibrator on my neck, trying to get rid of that. And I still didn't.
You know, Kayla can go through them books.
No. Well, she was sleeping this morning at 3 o'clock yet.
Oh, no. But you can put all the books to the side. She can go through the books.
Yeah, but if that that envelope was in there and it had thicker papers in there, it would be bulged up on the papers.
Not really. It ain't that big.
Well, I can empty that box again.
It's real small. It's skinny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know where that should have been put? It should have been put in that one cabinet next to the bed where you got all them.
I already told you I was going to put license on it.
Yeah.
And I had it on the dresser.
You did not say you had it on the dresser. You said it could have been on the computer desk.
Well, it was one of the places I had it.
Yeah.
Because I know I had it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's 2 license plates that come in here. I don't know. One is your 93, the one they got. That's the end of February, I think.
Okay. Rip the code away.
Oh, yeah, right.
I ain't putting license on it.
And there's a different one here. I don't know which one. I didn't look.
Probably my Monte Carlo and my Blazer.
Mm-hmm.
I can't afford it.
What good is the good plates on it now?
Nothing, I guess.
You haven't even got it here.
No, they got it. I'll get rid of it. As soon as it comes back, I'll get rid of it. I'll sell that thing too.
Yeah, Kat, he's not very appreciative.
Yeah, I suppose not.
My mother called me. She said, "Come on down here. I got something from Chris." I said, "I ain't got no time." Then she said she wanted Earl's because Brian hit the curve with his car.
Yeah.
I said, "He's gone home already. He went home from his eating. And he got fixed his truck. It was almost about 30.
You know? Well, it's his fault.
Yeah.
He shouldn't be out in that shit.
Let him fix it.
Yeah. Let him buy the parts.
Yeah.
I wonder if has he been painting on his engine?
Not that I know.
No.
No. No.
That's why you find that thing. I think that thing can go into.
As I'm approving right now another post for in MAM Gossip, let me give that group a little plug. MAM Gossip is our closed group on Facebook. And there are such wonderful members in there that post so much information. There's a lot of discussion going on so many different things on this case and other cases. So if you are not a member of MAM Gossip on Facebook, if you're in Facebook, I highly recommend you jump in there because you can find so much information about the case and so many good people.
Yeah, piss on them.
When they want something, they know who to call.
Yeah. And that's the only time.
I don't know why they come through. I said, "How come you said you wanted Earl? Why you call my number then?"
No.
Well, I just wanted to try out my phone, she goes.
Oh, yeah.
Well. And I said, you know when he's at 12 o'clock, when it's 12 o'clock, he's going home.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't get his truck fixed until 25 after, though. When I first got back, it was after 12. And I rushed it back.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose they're not nails.
Yeah, okay then.
And I'll talk to you later then.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, make sure you call Jim.
Yeah, I'll call him right away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye.
Hello? This is a public communication services collect call from
Yeah, Steve.
an inmate at the Calumet County.
Oh man, we're going into call number 348 at 1:32 p.m. and this call lasts 17 minutes and 40 seconds. And it's Steven's
I didn't
girlfriend.
know I had a phone block.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
I know. Because the last time I was going to have one that said something on there, but it didn't this time.
No.
But I don't know why I got one so quick because I just paid on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What,
So
2 weeks ago?
not even that. It was right before Christmas.
Hmm.
It was like the 21st or the 22nd or something like that. So I don't know why it got on so quick. But
I play them all in order, Zoe. So dirty or not, we're going to listen to them
Did you call it?
and be grossed out.
you can't on holidays. They're closed.
Oh.
So yeah. Yeah, your mom called me last night and said that there was a phone block on my phone.
Yeah.
And so, did you hear any more news?
No.
Okay.
Dun, dun, dun.
It'll be quiet for a few days.
Yes,
It's a
Carrie.
holiday weekend.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So Mom called Investigator.
Okay. When's she gonna call him?
She's probably doing that right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So,
Yes, Cat, mine is always right here,
Go Tuesday
ready to use when
and
needed.
get that off. I didn't even know that there was one gonna go on. I would have done it before this.
Need some kind of ear wash.
I know they did last time. I thought they were going to always. And the last time they kept saying it was getting low, but they didn't this time.
Yeah.
It shocked me. And plus, I just paid on it. And I don't know what's up with that. I should see what's going on with that. But now I got to wait till Tuesday because everything's closed.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if you need to call or anything.
I
you can
interrupt
call
this
here.
boring call to tell you,
Until
yeah,
Tuesday,
ear
then
bleach
I'll get
needs to
that
become a
off.
thing.
So, yeah.
I
I'm at my
should
daughter's
be
house.
posting details
So,
next
she's got the
week,
flu.
but
We're bad.
there's going to
So
be
I think she's got what
allegedly
your mom
something
has.
happening
She
for
was
Melissa
throwing up and running to the
Kalyazinski's
bathroom, and
case.
that's what your mom was doing.
Yeah.
And so that's all I
And then I had to
can
come over here and
say.
help her take care of her baby 'cause she was too sick.
Her dad wants me to blast it out everywhere once it can be released.
Me and my
So
sister come over here to
stay
help her with her
tuned for
baby.
that next week.
So, yeah, I just hope I don't get it now. I'm over here by it. So, it don't last all that long, but it's, I guess while you got it, you know it.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
did you find out if I can come visit you on Sunday or not?
Okay, I guess you could.
Huh?
I guess you could.
Oh, because I didn't know if anyone else was coming.
I don't think so.
Okay. So, yeah, it's supposed to be, at first they said it was supposed to be bad driving Sunday, but now they changed it that it would be okay.
Yeah.
So, I'm coming regardless. So,
It's not that good, Kat. So don't get your hopes up way up for that. But Melissa's next hearing date is February 28th. So February is going to be a busy month because we have Stephen is the 8th or the 11th. I've seen both dates. Marnie is the 20th and Melissa is the 28th. So come on, February. And hello, Carol.
Stupid thing. I don't even know how much it's going to cost. So last time it was $600. I don't know what it's going to be this time.
I don't know why.
I'll have to call Monday and see. Because, like I said, I thought it would.
Where does she have $600 to pay for a phone bill? Jeebus.
2 weeks. So I don't know what's up with that.
I don't know.
So,
Some of the bitches, huh?
yeah, they are very much so. But you got to be able to.
Ooh, it's a leap year? I didn't realize that. Haven't paid attention.
I fell asleep probably after breakfast.
Oh, okay.
Then I had to get back up again and clean.
Sonia, I know she's talked about she sold her cows, so she doesn't want to go into the barn. And then didn't she say she sold a cow to her daughter? But it didn't sound like she was making a whole lot of money off of them.
Well, I'm glad you called. I was wondering if you were going to.
I just talked to Mom a little while ago.
Huh?
That's right. I just talked to Mom a little while ago.
Yeah?
Otherwise, I was laying down.
Okay. Yeah. You might as well. There's nothing else to do.
No.
So, what's your mom doing today?
I don't know. She's got camera over there.
For people who have skipped ahead,
Who's that?
does Steven still
One of our grandkids.
constantly?
Oh.
I don't recall him ever doing that when I talked to him on the phone or when I visited him. It doesn't mean he didn't. It's because, I didn't talk to him that often. So I think it wouldn't have stood out to me that listening to all these calls do. Oh, Jane says yes. Oh, joy.
Do you?
I don't know.
Oh, I hear echoes. Must be the phone.
Yeah, the recording. Recording.
Oh, never heard it before on my phone.
Yeah.
My phone doesn't. So, yeah. Did you get my mail yesterday?
This call is from the Calumet
Oh,
County
shut up.
Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
I didn't get nothing yesterday.
Oh, figures. Okay, well then you probably won't get it till Tuesday unless they just got it sitting around somewhere and they didn't get you yet.
No.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes,
sometimes they do that. Give it to me some other day.
Yeah, because it's in a blue envelope. Oh, yeah.
Debbie gets a job next month. Woohoo!
How you feel?
But will she not be able to talk to Honey as much?
Yeah.
Oh, milking
I hope you're not
cows.
getting the flu.
No.
Oh my God, please don't tell me that goes into sexy time talk at some point.
So
Huh?
I gotta lay perfectly still, or my daughter says it makes her sick because her stomach is.
I'll bounce around then.
Well, he goes and bouncing around. And I'm laying beside her, and she goes. She goes. You ain't afraid to lay by me, and I'm sick of the flu. And I go, no. If you get it, you get it.
Welcome back, Karen.
So and then she goes to me, now just lay still. I don't want you moving around. So yeah, I have a sore headache.
Yeah, hopefully, Zoe.
But I miss you.
Me too.
Wish I could come by you. I hate this when I can't come by you.
Yeah, it didn't take them cops long to get that to yard.
What do you mean? Which cops?
The cops when they found that vehicle.
Oh, okay. You just found that out?
Well, Earl was thinking about it, and this other person came up and
Oh,
he was out there.
oh, yeah. Well,
They must have been close by.
Really? Not that much more of her then, huh?
No, that.
yeah.
I do feel bad for her.
We figured that
Yeah,
out.
then we go into I hear he's like pretty mean to Jody
Probably 40 minutes.
and his mom.
Yeah. Something's up there then.
Yeah. Well, they planted it.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did plant it.
Otherwise, they wouldn't have been there that fast.
Yeah. That's right.
And I get Jody's anger towards Steven in the way he treated her and finding out the whole Debbie stuff. But still,
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm going through a divorce right now. It's not going well. We're not agreeing and arguing on things, but I would never say, and he killed somebody, knowing he did. Why would you? You don't do that.
No.
You think that's enough time for him to get all the information?
My husband was a drummer. I always tried to get him to get the digital drums too. When you want to practice, use the digital drums and earphones, but nope. So loud.
Yeah, he probably knows too already. So, yeah.
Otherwise, I'll have to hire 2 of them.
Yeah. Yeah. I figure one should be able to do it, but if you think 2 of them would help, that's up to you. So, whatever it takes to get it done.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, the guy from Stevens Point, he's got some money, so.
Oh, he's going to bring you some?
No, he's got some for me.
Yeah.
For legal fees?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay. So, that's good.
Yeah.
I'm glad he's helping you. So, Did your mom get any more money from the newspaper ads?
I don't hear nothing.
Yeah. Well, maybe she'll get
I
some.
saw, Nana, that somebody had said that yesterday, that the calls end on a cliffhanger. So what number? 839. But I've heard there's going to be like 1,000 calls. I don't know. I can't keep up with it. Zoe, can you,
But I thought there'd be more.
do you have any idea how many calls there's going to be? I know also there was a request for Brendan's calls.
Yeah, but I don't know. So,
Yeah.
the days are depressing day. It's quiet and dreary.
Yeah.
There ain't no sun. We haven't seen the sun in I don't know how long.
Mm-hmm.
You know how that goes in there.
Yeah.
The sun, I can't even remember when the sun was last out.
Mm-hmm.
Probably 2 weeks. I don't even know.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, then whoops.
What?
I was moving my foot. She said, "See now." I forgot I wasn't supposed to move.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Then get off the stupid bed.
No,
I'm not understanding that at all.
Now I have something to look forward to.
Yeah.
I never have nothing to look forward to until I get to come see you. So,
Yeah.
Note to lonely women.
Oh, yeah.
Don't have these relationships with inmates and when you're recorded on calls. Just like don't ever text pictures of yourself, especially your face.
It's got a plastic in front of it, and you take it out and you put the picture in, and then you put the plastic over the top.
Where you get the picture from?
Out of the newspaper.
Oh.
What made you think of that?
I don't know.
I wear it a lot. And when I ain't wearing it around my neck, I have it in my pocket. And so I can always look at you. And I always kiss it. Because it's you. And then when I miss you, I look at it. My daughter goes, "You took me out of it," because she used to be in it. She goes, "That's okay." So I took her out and put you in. Actually, it was a picture of her and I both in it. And from a long time ago.
Okay, I have 2 lockets that have pictures of my son in them. I'm not taking a picture of my son out to put of a guy I think I'm dating. I mean, if I wanted to wear a picture of the guy I'm dating, I would get a whole new something, not take out a picture of my kid.
Yeah. You still have all those of me?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know if you did or if you throw them away.
No.
So, yeah. Tomorrow's a new year.
Yeah.
Whoop-de-doo.
Yeah. Hopefully it'll be a good year.
I know. I was thinking the same exact thing.
Or a good month.
Yeah, that too. Last year was pretty good for you up until Halloween.
Yeah.
Most of your year was good until the stupid frickin' cops planted stuff on you in the fall.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Hopefully this will be over with pretty soon, though, and then you'll have a good year.
Yeah.
So, my daughter goes, my year was good till today. Because when she got her.
Right? And I don't care. Obviously, her daughter is older. My son is 26. I'm not going to take out the picture of my adult child for some dude.
I don't know. Then is her baby sick in her? Because she is?
No.
Oh.
No.
He said it ain't.
No.
Because she said it, most of it she is.
No.
So, but, because I always thought if the baby.
I got the first locket was when my son was a year old. And then my son got me one for Christmas when he was 25, you know, so but it was still a baby picture, but so I have the 2 different lockets.
He said he wouldn't either. I don't either. They get you sick quicker. So they even wanted to give her baby one, the one that's Scotty. So, but she didn't let him give him one either. So that's asking for trouble.
Yeah.
So, yeah. When are you gonna? Huh?
As more people get them, they get sick all the time.
They do, and sometimes it's worse than if you didn't have it.
Yeah.
I'd be afraid to get one because all they're doing is injecting the germ in you.
Oh no.
So.
Yeah. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, when you gonna call again?
I don't know when.
I don't know, whatever you want. Because then I'll be here. Because my phone has a block on it.
Jeff refuses to get his picture taken. It is really, really hard. So even at Christmas at my family's, and they want a group picture of everybody, and Jeff refuses to be in them and says he'll take the picture instead. So he really hates his picture taken.
He's gonna call it 7. That's good. Whichever one you want, because I could be here either time.
Okay, 7.
Okay. So yeah. But I'll be this furnace is on. It blows cold air like an air conditioner.
Yeah.
It's propane heat, and I can't figure that out.
I do have several pictures of him that I've taken. And you kind of have to do it when he doesn't know, because if he does know, then the picture has his middle finger in it.
So
I suppose when it first kicks on, it's warm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And when we were moving from one house into this house, I'm the one that packed us all up and moved us here. And so obviously going through all of his stuff. And so I found lots of pictures of him when he was little. And I took some pictures of those and have them on my phone.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right, we survived that Debbie call. So call number 349 is at 4:40 p.m. and lasts 15 minutes and 57 seconds. And go.
Hello? This is a public communication services collect call from
Yeah, for a couple minutes.
an inmate at the Calumet County Jail. The use of three-way or call waiting will disconnect the call. This call will be monitored and
Jesus,
recorded.
Zoe,
To accept this call,
51
dial 5
more.
now.
All right. Well, thank you so much for posting them all so we can listen to them.
I just sat down in the living room for a while.
Well,
Yeah. I just got the dishes. Done with the dishes.
oh, so where were you before?
I went with Barbara to town.
Oh, yeah?
Why?
Huh?
Why, you called?
Yeah?
Who answered?
Nobody.
Oh.
Why?
Ryan's working on his car, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I don't know what he's doing.
What's wrong with his garage?
I don't know that problem. He's got his car in there that I know of.
In our garage?
Huh?
In our garage?
In his garage.
Oh.
His other summer one. Must have called Chucky. He would have had us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, that thing for the 17, that's only the plea, ain't it?
Yeah, and bail.
Well, they-
Holy shit. Okay, so yesterday in the calls we were covering yesterday, I was talking about how pot was made legal. Recreational pot was made legal here in Illinois starting yesterday. $3.2 million came in yesterday alone.
What's her name? Kitty.
Yeah.
That she went right to Marinette. Not to Marinette, to Calumet with all that information.
Yeah.
He said she wasn't supposed to do that. She's supposed to be on your side.
Yeah.
Hey, Becky.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So what do y'all say?
You'll have it all done by that time.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. He's sending papers out to us. I suppose he'll send you some. And ask all the information that he has. He's going to call this other guy about the cops.
Yeah.
You know,
How much investigation did he do?
I couldn't even tell you what he all done. He talked to that woman, that Mary.
How about the tapes?
Hello, Twisted. Yes. On New Year's Eve, my lovely governor pardoned over 11,000 people.
Wasn't her at all on that one.
Oh,
But the guy is sure of it,
of what?
of her. And Joe, or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Yeah. He'll testify on the stand
That it was who?
that it was her.
In the tape?
No.
You just missed it, Becky. He just hung up with Debbie.
Or whatever. He was trying to follow her, but he couldn't because there was so much traffic. Otherwise, he would have got her license number and everything.
Mm.
It was that kind of a car, too.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yep.
When was this though? What day?
I don't know what day it was. I think it was in December already.
Yeah, our governor here, I love him to death. And also, J.B. Pritzker is our governor. I worked hard for him, for his campaign. I was there during the primary. I was a field organizer working for him in both Chicago and out in a suburb.
Yeah, but that wasn't her.
I can't say enough good things about him. And he has done everything we thought and more. I fought really hard for a bill to get passed here, and I got to be at the signing of the bill, and I got one of the pens that he signed with. Jeff has been making this thing for me. I'll go get it. It's not done.
My face. She put some mud on my face.
Yeah. So he's going to talk to the state troopers and everything?
Well, I told him about him. He was going to call Chucky.
Yeah.
Chucky about it.
Oh.
But then guess who said that, didn't they?
So that's the pen he signed the bill that I was pushing for with. Democrat. I'm a Democrat, Elizabeth. Sorry for people who are Republicans who are now going to
You didn't look for that
want
card?
to argue with me.
You didn't look for that card?
And JB is like a double nightmare for people. He's a Democrat and he's a kabazillionaire. So
A party? For what?
Okay. New Year's.
my friend was in line for like 7 hours yesterday to
Yeah.
buy edibles. All right, Lulu.
Yeah. He's the best. No, you said that. He did. Earl did.
I always get reminded on how annoyed I am of what the family has done to Kayla and Dolores.
So when did you talk to him?
Who?
Jim.
When I talked to you, right after that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I got a hold of him.
Joyce, Paul Kaluzinski called me this morning, talking about Melissa's stuff, but then he also said he saw a news report that somebody from Indiana came over to Wisconsin yesterday to buy pot and then promptly got arrested at when he crossed over into Indiana since it's not legal there. And then they confiscated his weed.
No, she stopped her and she says, "You want to ride this home with me?" And then she gave me a card from Christopher, and it had a thing in there for Walmart.
Yeah.
For $15. So I went with her then. I got myself a couple pairs of pajamas. They're on sale for.
Our Lieutenant Governor, Juliana Stratton, whom I love too, and I want her to be president someday. She was in the news yesterday because she went to a dispensary and bought some edibles. So my Lieutenant Governor is cooler than yours.
You're going to walk around topless.
Yeah. Hey, I have a pair, Dad. You do? No, you got me a pair on Christmas. Remember? I know I did.
Well, what did Barbara say?
Are you doing fine on matching top?
Oh, no? She say anything about Snowmobile?
No. No. I have a feeling he has to roll these up. There.
Yeah, Joyce, wait for it to die down. I'll eventually go just out of curiosity. We talked about this yesterday. I don't use pot in any form, but I'm definitely going to have to check it out.
I don't know. Why can't he put his phone? Well, sure. He called me on his phone already.
No, I'm talking about the other Jim. One's in the Tetra Pen.
Oh, Jim, I don't know. I couldn't even tell you. You can call out. See, it's out in June, I think it is.
Yeah.
I think that's what he said.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. So when are you going to take Kayla home?
That's a while. I don't know. What time do you want to go home about? They're not home there. It doesn't bother me. I'm probably like 7. But don't get any later.
Huh?
Yeah, they were downtown. She wanted the key. And he says, I'm not giving you my whole set of keys.
For what?
For the house.
Who?
Well, to give them to Kayla.
For what?
To get in the house. Let her.
Oh.
And her house keys in the house. For school.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And they don't keep one outside no more?
No.
It's about time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll clean up my room.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose nothing else.
Oh,
I don't know. I might not.
Yeah, I suppose if nothing else.
I might not sell that Snowmobile.
so what?
The Snowmobile.
CBD oil is everywhere here.
What truck?
Oh, the Blazer.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's what's called can take what? Thursday?
No. Well, they got into the going.
Yeah.
You got to give them the keys for it.
Yeah, I gotta find the key. Which key it is?
Well, you have to take them.
Yeah.
Yeah, did no man do that property yet?
No?
So when are you going to do that? At the last minute?
Yeah?
Probably.
You have to call him Monday. No, don't call him Monday.
Tuesday.
Yeah. Right now he's butchering chickens.
Well,
He was butchering chickens. I don't know if he's got 2 more left, so I told him he didn't have nothing else to do anyway. So he can't plow or nothing with no plow.
why?
He never plow.
Why don't he?
Because a post went through the radiator.
Yeah.
No, can't run that.
I don't know. Well, he's got the tractor.
He's got the truck. He can get out of that. But it must have thawed today.
Huh?
Must have thawed today because it did here.
Oh, Ruth.
It melted. There's water puddles. Barbara dropped me off. I said, I don't think I want to get out here. There's a big puddle right here.
She don't say nothing about her suburban, huh?
Yeah, I haven't even clicked on this article. All I saw was the headline of the 3.2 million. Here, I'm going to click on it and see what they say. More than 77,000 people lined up to buy.
Huh?
K-O-D-I.
Kayla, D.I.
K-O-D-Y-I.
Oh. Yeah.
K-O-D-Y-I. K-O... Wait, K-O-D-I.
Yeah. But what's he doing?
I'm putting it in the calendar.
Oh.
I got some from Walmart, 2 of them.
Yeah, that's
March
edibles of some
March what?
6th.
brownies, gummies, all
You
that
got
kind of
somebody's
stuff.
birthday? Your kid?
Yeah.
Jane?
Yeah.
Hey, did you ever get to talk to her?
No.
All right, this article says state taxes on pot products range from 10% to 25%, depending on the concentration of THC.
What?
So it says on the low end, sales tax,
This phone company.
sales approaching 3.2 million would generate more than $317,000 in tax revenue.
Her phone was shut off. She's back on.
Oh, Barb absolutely uses drugs.
She owes money on her phone yet.
Oh, well? Oh, the other phone.
Yeah. So they'll put a block on this end.
Oh, yeah, I suppose so.
Yeah.
How much she owes for that, I wonder?
Mm-hmm. I ain't worry about it.
No. J-E-L-L. What? J-A-I-L. J-A-L-L. J.
For what?
Jail.
Jail is one L.
No, what is 1 L?
It is 2.
No.
It's 1 L in jail. It's 1 L. J-A-I-L.
I know it. J-A-I-L. J-A-I-L. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
You don't know?
No.
Oh.
Sorry,
Yeah.
yeah, I could do it for a while when I go back to
This call is from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
I can take her back.
Yeah, I mean,
Whenever they get home.
you can get into technical stuff. Yeah, that marijuana is
They were going to Walmart.
a plant, not a drug. But it's been called a drug. The marijuana Barb was arrested for was Scott's.
No.
My birthday's on Saturday.
But Becky, Bobby was a dealer out of the junkyard. And so Bobby was dealing pot, and he was also stealing parts off cars and selling them himself, cutting out the salvage yard.
Say bye. Wait. Say bye. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Okay then.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
See, I just think Kayla is charming, and I love the light she brings to Dolores's life. Yep, that's Steven was constantly pissed off at Bobby because he's ripping off the yard. I should say we're going into call 350. It is 6:37 p.m. and this call lasts 24 minutes and 54 seconds.
Hello?
This is a public communication services collect call from
Steve, if you're home.
an inmate at the Calumet County Jail. The use of three-way or call rating will disconnect the call. This call will be monitored and recorded. To accept this call, dial 5 now.
Hello?
Hello?
Are you home?
Yeah, I'm home.
Oh. I see.
Oh,
So what are you doing?
oh man.
Not much right now.
Hello?
No, Carol, I don't think Carla had anything to do with that whatsoever.
Hello?
Dad didn't want
Um,
out, but I talked him into it.
You know, as I always tell you, I'm going to give it to you straight. You know, I don't like Carla at all, but no, Carla had nothing to do with that.
So you're gonna have a little party then, huh?
That was all. I should go through my old messages with Kayla because it's like 3 years ago or longer, but it just was she wanted some attention. And the little bit of talking she did, they twisted things too and got her to say more stuff, you know. And I give Kayla so much credit for standing firm on the stand. That's hard to do
We're
at
saying
any
there's nothing
age,
wrong, Candy, but
to recant like that, knowing there could be repercussions for you. And also,
usually they come over by
you know,
us
what that
and,
does, period.
play cards and drink or whatever, but this year they're having all those flashes over by them.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so it doesn't even pay attempting to go over there.
No. I don't like them flashes.
Well, that one time we went over there, you couldn't get in on playing cards anyway.
No. No, because their family don't play there.
Well, they were playing.
Yeah.
But they're playing other games too besides.
Yeah. Yeah, that site's recorded.
How are you doing?
I don't know. 2 weeks left almost. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. How much snow is by you?
Not too much.
No?
About 2 inches, but it's
Melted?
not a wash.
Oh. Yeah.
That's pretty much what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. No, I'm surprised Barbara's got time to come over by you.
Yeah. Well, it's either here or by her. She didn't want to do it this year. But that's fine. Well, then we only have 4 people. Me, Stacy, Barbara, and Dad. So I told her, well, Scott don't play cards.
Oh, no?
So no. I told Barbara, I said, you tell him. He wants to be part of the clan.
Whew. Sorry. I just got a message now finding out I have a major troll. And now don't know what I should do about it because it will cause major drama.
I told Grandma, I said, I guess it doesn't matter. I said, this is why she's happy and not as crabby and depressed and whatever she was with Tom.
I don't know. But now she don't do nothing.
I mean, yeah, she's always with him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Candy totally would be part of trying to convince Kayla of bad stuff. Not a troll here in YouTube, on Facebook.
Oh my God.
Somebody who's possibly passing on information. No, none of you guys. Passing on information to the people who hate me.
No, Brian still owes a bill. Barbara still owes a bill.
I thought if I had the money, but I just caught up.
What to do? What to do?
Well, yeah, if a guy would, get the carburetors done, it should be a good snowmobile.
Yeah, I ain't got the extra money to come up with right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I sell it though right now. I'd probably sell my truck first. My Blazer, my old one. Get rid of that for now. Yeah. I don't know. I'm glad this year's done.
Not yet, almost.
Yeah. A couple hours. Yeah. I'm waiting for the 17th. I don't care about nothing else.
That's at 9 o'clock in the morning, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
They probably figured that way they have long enough, blah, 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 fine.
Yeah. Well, it's only a motion.
It's a reliable source, Becky. It's one of the moderators from Stephen Avery Project was told.
Hopefully they lower it enough.
Yeah.
And so they're paying it on to me.
As long as they put property. Because the junkyard's worked out anyway.
He's talking to Carla,
Tell them why they won't.
by the way.
Or they didn't to begin with.
Well, most of the time they don't anyway. They probably won't anyway. They want me locked up. But I ain't sitting no year in here.
Oh, yeah, they're dragging it right along.
Well, they won't be able to. They have 90 days to get it done, the lawyer.
Well, I'm talking about the case itself, more or less.
Yeah, 90 days. Then we go to trial.
No, not right now.
See, the lawyer wants more time.
Kind of a big deal, Lulu, because I'm being informed by one of the moderators. But it's one of my other moderators.
This call may be monitored or recorded.
Do or die.
You mean the other attorney, huh?
This one.
So,
The one from Manitowoc.
You're
do I remove them from being a moderator so they don't
He
have
said he needs more time.
inside information any longer,
Huh.
since now they can't be trusted that they aren't passing it elsewhere?
Greg Johnson or
Because
more since he's out of town more.
being a moderator of Stephen Avery Project, you have access to all the messages that we get,
I don't know.
which we get inside information there that we don't disclose publicly places. And now that person has access to it.
Yeah. Well, he knows the job, so he should know.
And the person is talking with Carla,
if
who's
he's gonna do it or not.
Steven's talking to right now, as a matter of fact.
No. I'm calling through,
And
so
Carla
he's
is nothing but bad news.
I told him, if you get me out, I'll bail. I said, I'll give you the time. Because that'll give me enough time to finish this lawsuit and hire another lawyer.
Yeah, because you can't do anything while you're in there.
No. Well, no, I can't do nothing.
Yeah, we can't even do anything.
Well, I can't investigate or nothing. You know. Now when I get another investigator.
Most of the moderators were with Stephen Avery Project even prior to me being part of Stephen Avery Project.
Unless he can, I don't know.
So
I don't know.
I trust
So
them.
what's he doing?
Who is he?
Yeah.
He's outside with his brother putting in a garage door finally.
Oh. Oh.
That he's been asking for how long?
Yeah. I don't know. Oh, yeah. So what time are you having a party?
Well, like I said, Barbara's pretty much on her way.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be 6:30 because the soup is done now. But Dad didn't really want to come.
Oh.
I'm always betrayed by people.
He figured it was only going to be four-handed anyway.
And then I'm made the bad guy when I cut them out, when I find out they're bad.
Yeah.
I agree, Lulu.
Barbara today.
Where was that? Rachel.
To Walmart, I guess. She stopped in.
Yeah, it's surprising.
Yeah. Yeah. That's because she had something for her, a $15 thing from somebody. I don't remember who.
Card.
Huh?
Gift card.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know.
I mean, I've had this feeling for a while, but I'm like a little blown away right now. And I react, and then that's when I become what I'm called Jax the Abrasive. You know, so it's like better for me to sit and think and then talk to somebody else.
Get rid of it.
Well, here's the thing with people saying talk to the person first, is it then gives them a heads up to get what they can and deliver it to Carla.
Bobby's kids coming too?
And what can they really say?
Well, Bobby's iffy. Blaine and Brendan probably are.
Yeah.
But you know that they'll be on the games all night anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, they always are.
Yeah. Don't be stupid.
It's so funny that I'm sitting here listening to a Carla
I
call
don't know if I should
when I find out one of the moderators
sell the Bobby
is
or not. He's the one who
communicating
told me
with
to get
Carla.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought that was Brian. Oh, maybe that was him.
No, that was Bobby.
And then then Barbara wanna play real nice to me and ask me about it.
Well, I would just remove them as admin. I wouldn't kick them out of any group.
Well, maybe I'll keep it for a while. I don't know.
Yikes. Because, I mean, I know there's always going to be spies that go into gossip. Oh, you watched the Ryan Ferguson movie? Yeah, it is. That is a good.
No.
Bill Ferguson. Bill Ferguson is like one of the greatest, isn't he? And what he did for his son. I mean, so good.
Yeah. Brian takes it, treats it rough. Then she wants to complain. I don't know. What do you expect for nothing? You think it was almost a brand new vehicle? Got a brand new engine.
She should be thankful she even got that.
Yeah. Yeah, I should have never gave it to her. Let her run that old junk. Old piece of junk Blazer what she had.
I would have treated it better than that. And I guess it would get pretty rough.
I didn't think of that, Heather.
With the truck when I gave it to her.
Wow.
And the motor and tranny were changed. The front end was all done.
Yeah, I love Bill Ferguson.
4,000 miles on it.
From the Calumet County Jail.
You know, if it wasn't for all the work he did, his son would still be in prison.
With the new motor.
Yeah, twisted. And it's not like there really is even anything to leak, because I'm so over all the drama and the nastiness that the family creates.
Well, before even. She didn't have no time. That was good when I gave her.
No, I have not seen the Who Killed Little Gregory. Christy, I've just been told that a moderator is communicating with Carla. What exactly is going on there, I don't know, but that's
10, 15 minutes.
really put me at the point of not trusting.
Yeah, that's what Mom and Earl were saying today.
Because Carla is poison.
Well, they must have had it planned then. Because you can't get that from all the way over here.
Who Killed Little Gregory? Is that on Netflix?
Probably came in first.
No, Calumet County. Yeah.
And you can't tell me that they have a squad close by.
No.
I just watched today, I recorded the ID channel thing on Eileen Wuornos. So I watched that this morning.
You know, he was there too and everything. Yeah. Yeah, they were all down there before 11 o'clock.
And it takes longer than that to get at least an hour to get
Yeah.
back from there.
Yeah. Yeah, they planned. They knew what was there.
I'm so bad with subtitles.
Some places. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I doubt it. Once I'm done with this, I think I'll move. Yeah, don't be sticking around. So they can do something else.
Yeah, that's a good point, Becky. If Dolores was more like Bill. I mean, yeah, but she was severely limited on what she could do. And they were just no match for Manitowoc. You know, Manitowoc making them all leave their homes and not allowing them to go back to their property, even though they had nothing to do with anything.
Well, I guess time will tell.
All you can do is keep your hopes up and hope they're not going to fuck you in the long run.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Well, if everything comes out, it should be good. You know, you would think. So, I don't know. Well, that woman's coming from New York.
one's that?
That one was bad. Avery.
I was sent screenshots,
Yeah, she can put it. She runs a show.
but
She's gonna move. I don't know, but she's gonna move right down here. This is over with.
you know, they wouldn't be absolute proof, but
Yeah.
I believe it.
Which is surprising.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna put Candy on there.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna put it on the news
Yeah.
about her family. If she wants to lay it in me.
Yeah, did Dolores even go to high school?
Yeah, her daddy, her
I don't know if she went to school. And then didn't she get married to Alan as a young teenager?
Yeah.
Joyce, that's what I lean on
She
doing.
hates me. She talks about me all the time. Like,
I'm waiting to hear from other moderators because I'll put it to a vote between the moderators on how they want this handled.
Back over there.
Yeah. Yeah. I suppose she wants to get in. I would get a little bit. Molly can let her in, though. Mm-hmm.
Thank you,
I
Jane.
don't know what she was all about.
Yeah, I was halfway decent to her, but I wasn't gonna ruin the frickin' holiday either.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you could tell she didn't want to be. Well, actually, no. They didn't even show up over here for Christmas.
No. My mom, she did. My dad.
Oh.
For a little while, anyway.
Oh, she was over by Barbara.
Huh?
They went over by Barbara.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where Candy told me straight out she didn't want to go
Sonia,
over there.
that is correct.
You know, you would think you'd have enough brains for the kids.
Yeah.
You know. Well, she knows Mom don't like her no more.
That's where Michael Kelly got that's what the one brand family tree
I
means.
don't know, too, at first. You know.
Well, she had no right saying what she did say.
Oh, no. No. Because you don't know the
Yes,
facts.
Carol.
You know, that's why everybody goes along and they say they're guilty. Instead of innocent, instead of proven guilty.
That's true, Becky. Who knows what
That's why you
the
can't
letters
say
were.
on TV, whatever, you can't say that he's.
This call was from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
Not guilty till proven,
Yeah.
court of law.
Yeah. Yes, they don't know what happened.
Yeah.
So that's where you also get so many in the family with low IQs.
Yeah. Well, you take a look at Chucky didn't even know either. He wasn't sure. And he should be sure.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because I was up there a week.
Yeah. Well, like I said too, because well, at that time, that investigator kept saying, "Well, you trust him with your kids, blah blah blah." You didn't show anything that Well, a lot of people don't show that, blah blah blah. Well, I thought you did it when they had you here. I told them straight out,
No.
get over it. You're not going to hear nothing from me.
No. No.
I don't know. He wasn't happy to hear that.
No. You know, a lot of them ain't.
I don't know, Heather. I just know they're cousins.
I'd have took the loader down there. I took it. I don't want to say, no, where are you going? They ain't going to ask that. No.
There's so many things you could have did to get rid of the evidence,
Oh, yeah.
which a lot of people don't see either.
No. No. I could have got rid of it all if I knew it was there.
Well, like I said too, there's how many freaking ponds are on there.
Yeah.
You just drove it over and
I put it in there and got it later.
Yeah.
You know? Well, I could have took it someplace. You know, I had a record or a flatbed. I could have took the fucker and dropped it off somewhere.
I mean, when you think about it, remember you know, kings and queens and all that stuff. They wanted to keep the bloodline pure.
Oh, well, I guess. Hopefully it should have come out. Yeah. I hate going through this second time.
Stacy, Carla's husband, I like him. I think he's a good guy.
No. You think the fucking governor or the senator?
Yeah, Heather, I've heard about that too, about Chuck and Barb, and I wouldn't doubt it. Hello, Be Happy.
I was thinking about writing him a letter. But if I get out, I'll go down and see him. Yeah. Unless we know. Mom's checking that book for anybody in Washington, D.C.
Hello, Petra. I'm sorry I didn't see that. Yes, Al and Dolores are cousins.
So I don't know. Well, I suppose.
Yeah, Lulu Stacy is a funny guy. I like him. And he and Jeff really liked each other and were really pissed after what Carla did, that they still texted for a little bit after the big blow up with Carla. But yeah.
Why, do you want to talk to him right away?
No.
Shut up, that's what you're coming over here for.
Yeah. So Scotty's with him too?
Yeah.
Ooh, as I'm looking in my newsfeed, totally another subject. If anybody watched Surviving R. Kelly, the new one starts tonight. So on Lifetime, if you want to update on the R. Kelly thing, set your DVRs for Lifetime tonight. Thank you, Nana.
What?
I have to say, Twisted, when I was friends with Carla, I liked her. She's just evil, you know, and she cheated on Stacy at one point, and she abandoned him and her entire family, all her kids, and left the state for another man. And then filed for divorce from Stacy, but he took her back.
Okay, I suppose then.
Okay.
Yeah, not now, so talk to you later then.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, tell Stacy so Happy New Year then.
Okay.
You too.
You too.
Yeah.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
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 There's like there's like 2 episodes of the R. Kelly thing on tonight, and then it's also on tomorrow night. So check your local listings on Lifetime tonight. I want to say it goes from like 8 to 9 and then 9 to 10. I don't recall.
Hello? This is a public communication service.
Oh, I watched that a Natalie Holloway thing recently.
At the Calumet County Jail, the use of 3-way or a call waiting will disconnect the call. This call will be monitored.
Joyce, I'm just now reading your back in the old days, women just needed to cook and clean and didn't need that schooling.
What you doing?
Talking to you.
Oh, that's a good thing.
I was just got off the phone with my niece.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm blocked. Carla, I think I've blocked Carla. I don't know. We play those games all the time, so I don't know if Carla's blocked me or I've blocked her, and then Barb blocked me. Oh, and we are on call 351 at 7:04 p.m. This is 27 minutes and 43 seconds, and it's Debbie.
What's going on?
Yeah.
So.
Carla is the one that likes to stir the pot behind the scenes, and she sends her minions to actually do the bad stuff. And then Carla will say, I didn't do it, and I can't control what other people did.
Yeah.
She's the one that created all of it.
They'll have enough so you can go.
As long as they put that bail on.
Yeah, Heather, we'll have to discuss R. Kelly after after the I'm going to my parents' house for dinner tonight, but Jeff and I will start watching it when we get back, I'm sure.
But if it works, it might not work.
Huh?
It might not work though.
Twisted, it happens. You know, I have a sister who quit school too.
Oh, you mean they might not?
You know, school's not for everyone.
It might just say cash.
Oh, okay.
Which
Well,
screwed.
Well, I hope they don't.
Yeah.
Maybe he won't if he gets enough stuff to prove that you're innocent.
Yeah, but this is only a plea and bail. That's all it is.
Oh, okay. Ain't they gonna have anything else then too?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
When this case first started, after Making a Murderer, anyway, came out, I mean, it was really bad. There was really bad drama that went on. So like Curtis, who started Stephen Avery Project, Carla and her people did some horrible things to him, like trying to destroy his marriage, where at one point his wife did leave him over the stuff they were doing to Curtis and the lies and stuff that they were stirring up. Then they've done plenty to me, going to my local police department, going to my attorney general. So much freaking drama. And so I like to just go my own way and do my own thing. But if I have a moderator who is now in cahoots with her, yeah, I can't have that.
I think I'm going to just go to sleep.
Huh?
I think I'm going to go to sleep, have a nice sleep.
You're going to go to sleep?
Yeah, I think so.
Tonight, you mean?
No, when I get out.
Oh, when you get out, yes. Yes. You can stretch out in your own bed.
Yeah.
I know, and you don't have to be in them stupid jail beds.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Then start the next day.
And do what?
Start the next day then.
Yes, that's right.
Oh my gosh. I mean, we could do a live one day when I can go through all of that history. It was really bad. Yeah, Carla was behind sabotaging the original page that's a fan had started. This woman, Jennifer, I believe that was her name. It was like 4 or 5 years ago, right? It's hard for me to remember. And she started the page, and then Carla kind of took it over. And then Carla gave it to the Guilters. And, you know, it was a huge page. I don't remember how many people were in it at that time. And then Carla just handed it over to the Guilters to completely destroy it. It was really bad.
You burp?
Yeah.
Oh, a hiccup? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll start out the new year right. I'll come and see you tomorrow. So, yeah.
And they went after that Jennifer girl and tried to destroy her personal life as well. It's, yeah, they get ugly.
Yeah,
really ugly. They went after Jeff's printing business. Oh, it's bad.
Yeah.
I guess he's got to run his course.
Yeah, I know.
And so that's the thing. This moderator hasn't been around since then and doesn't know all that stuff. And I'm going to guess doesn't believe it and wants to do the whole little fan thing with family people. And I just don't want anybody that's connected to Carla. It's one thing if they're coming into the pages to spy, and it's another thing when they have access to the behind the scenes thing at Stephen Avery Project.
See, the only thing I don't understand is when they came down there and she called it in. It took about 10, 15 minutes and they were all there.
Uh-huh. That's too quick.
Yeah, all the way from here?
Yes, right. That's what I mean. That's too quick. Because you're what, like an hour away or 45 minutes away or something?
Yeah, well, hour.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, that's pushing it too.
Yeah. Yeah, your attorney should tell him that stuff. Maybe sometime he will.
Yeah, well, that'll come on trial anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah, all that should come on trial.
Yeah, unless it don't have to come to a trial.
Yeah.
I hope maybe that will be the case. This call was from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be
I mean, I'm used to being labeled the bitch because I know if I remove this person as moderator, it is going to cause a whole lot of drama, and there are going to be people who will attack me for it. But
I know. And you even have cable.
Yeah.
it's just
There's nothing on TV here either.
they have a right to
That might be something on more.
Yeah.
be Team Carla.
Yeah. How many channels you got at home?
But I can't have them having access to our stuff when Carla is somebody who does so many horrible things to Stephen and Brendan's case. She's one that is protecting Bobby and Scott.
I'm surprised they even have cable in there.
Well, most shows do now.
Do they really?
Well, it's a good babysitter. That's what it is.
Yeah. Okay.
No, even in the prison system.
Mm-hmm.
If they would take the TVs away, they'd have it right all the time.
They'd have what?
Isn't that awesome, Heather?
Yeah.
My lieutenant governor, Juliana, is the best. And then she's got 3 daughters. And so like when they were running for office, I would do phone banks, and I did a phone bank with them, and they were all a lot of fun. They're, great, normal, real people.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, my sister, my older
Who
brother,
just joined yesterday, Petra?
over by Carla's house.
Oh.
Right, Jodella? Yeah, she got some gummies.
Yeah.
I'll be seeing Juliana soon.
What's your mom and dad doing?
We've got the Women's March coming up in just like 2 weeks, and I'm sure she'll be there. Carla and Barb joined Foul Play. See, I have issues with people that Foul Play has in their group. I mean, it's their right, but they have awful people in there.
That does take a lot of money.
Hello, Marta. And it's because I'm actually showered right now and dressed because I'm going to be going to my parents' house for dinner tonight.
So,
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to sell my snowmobile yet.
yeah. Okay. What about your blazer?
The Blazer's going to go bye-bye.
Is it?
Yeah, Thursday leaving.
Oh, okay.
It's going to the auction.
Okay. Hopefully it'll bring a lot for you.
Yeah, they ain't going much there either.
Yeah. Why was there an auction?
Appleton, Deep Ear,
Oh.
Fond du Lac.
Oh. You don't know for sure where it's going?
I don't know if it's going to Fond du Lac or Deep Ear. I mean,
Who's gonna haul it? Who's gonna haul it for you?
Mexican.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Just so you know what they're doing with it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's a good friend.
Oh, okay. Well, then that's good.
Yeah, he'll drive it there.
Okay.
Twisted, I don't even know the whole drama that went on between all the ducks. I stayed out of that. I had people trying to get me in the middle of it, and it's not, I really don't care. But I guess the other ducks started saying that Rubber Ducky is a whack job. And there was some big inner thing, but I'm like, I'm not getting into that drama.
Uh-huh. Oh,
Everything
okay.
she took pictures of.
Yeah, I haven't smoked pot since I was a freshman in high school, so I have no idea what it's like on the street or now the legal stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, you're going to sell are all of those going to get sold though, or just your blazer?
Well, my blazer and that Pontiac get sold yet.
Okay. Yeah. So, yeah.
And my license came in for the Pontiac Grand Am. And another one. I told him I was pissed on it.
Yeah. So, you don't even know where the Grand Am is, do you?
No. I don't know.
So, how are you going to find out?
I'll find out when I get out.
Oh,
If I get out here.
You'll get out eventually. It's just a matter of when.
Dead or alive.
You better be alive. Why would you be dead?
Well, if they find me guilty.
Oh, that way. Oh, they better not, because you're not.
Because I ain't gonna sit in here.
Yeah. Yeah. What will you do?
Well, they're gonna have to do something to me.
Yeah. They can turn you over to me. I'll take care of you.
Yeah.
But no, seriously, I don't know. You have to be innocent. They got to see that.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people do.
And a lot of people don't.
Yeah, you think so? I don't know what the percentage is either way.
Well, you figure that New York woman.
Yeah.
A lot of them do, and a lot of them don't.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I hear both ways,
Yeah,
but I don't know what the percentage is.
I don't know either.
So I thought it was.
Get back to work, Marta.
I don't. It's hard to say. I never took a survey.
Mm-hmm. Maybe that's what the TV should do.
Yeah.
But see, all the facts ain't out.
Yeah, but I was going to say once more people hear it, it'll change. You know, people will know that you're innocent.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, because 2 and 2, this ain't gonna make no sense at all.
Yeah, it don't already. People see.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that's right.
This call is from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
No, I can't believe some of these talk shows don't get in on this.
Mm-hmm. I am too. I thought there'd be more than what is right now.
Yeah.
I wonder why. Because it's all over about you.
Well, yeah, especially in New York.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Maybe they don't know how to get in touch with you.
Oh, yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
Well, I suppose that if you're on the TV, it would say where you were.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why they don't then. I never thought of it. So.
I know, put them all together. They want a story, all they gotta do is pay.
Yep. Yeah. Too bad you don't know how to get in touch with some of these. But they're hard to get in touch with, I guess.
Yeah.
Sometimes after you watch one of these talk shows, they have an address or a number you can write to or call, but...
Yeah.
So... Yeah.
Yeah. But then you gotta watch them all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. So...
Yeah.
I hope the 17th turns out better and you can go home.
Yeah, me too.
Because if not, I don't know what will they do? If they don't, would you have to go back where you're at?
Yeah.
Oh, how dumb. That don't sound good.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, I keep dropping my
Well, I hope then they do let you have a property bond.
Yeah.
Which one would decide? The judge?
Yeah.
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 So, I hope he does then. So, in a way, I think he might, but I don't know.
I don't know.
Because he must be able to see what's going on.
He should have seen what's going on already.
That's what I mean.
You know, even with the testimony, it's all screwed up.
Yes, and so you would think maybe he'd let you have that property bond. Did they ever have those before in that court system or not?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Well, then, I think maybe they might, because he can see that you're innocent. So.
Yeah. But see, he got all the media on there, and it's going to be on TV.
Huh?
You know, and he's got all the media.
Uh-huh.
You know, that puts more pressure on him.
Yes, that's right. So.
And sometimes he'll say no.
Sometimes you'll say what?
He'll say no.
Yeah.
It's going to stay just the way it is.
Uh-huh. I hope he don't do that. Why would he do that?
Pressure from the media.
Oh, I see. Well, I hope your attorney can convince him, or whoever.
Oh.
And then, of course, we got other stupid,
Sorry, I was busy trying to multitask.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't stand him.
I can't either.
Yeah, okay, there's one moderator.
So,
Well, yeah, you can't
I
even keep a story
found
straight.
out I might have a little spy.
Just by that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They should have threw it out.
Mm-hmm. I know.
Or a two investigation.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that judge can throw investigation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He can.
Yeah.
You think he's gonna?
I doubt it.
Oh. He should if he ain't gonna, but your investigators and all that, they maybe will help you then.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I told the lawyer. I said, if I ain't up, you ain't getting that extra time.
Mm-hmm. You mean on the 17th?
Yeah.
Yeah, what did he say?
Well, he's going to try for it.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, 90 days, that's got to be over with.
Mm-hmm.
You got to
Yeah.
go to trial.
When's 90 days up?
Well, figure 90 days after the 17th.
Oh, then it's starting on the 17th, go 90 days?
Yeah.
Oh.
My service or whatever is so slow that I'm trying to do something simple on my other computer over my other screen over here, and it doesn't. It's just circling, and oh, it's so frustrating.
Oh. Yeah. Which attorney was this that you said you're not going to pay him for his extra time if you know?
The one from Manitowoc.
Oh, Eric Lloyd?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Because he wrote down that he's going to dismiss all the other ones what he filed
Mm-hmm.
for the bond.
Uh-huh.
For bail.
Uh-huh. And then just have the property bond?
No, he's going to redo it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So he figured that would be your best chance of getting out?
No, you didn't say nothing.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I made him too happy. Either one of them.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
it's my right.
That's right. I was going to say, it's however you want it.
Yeah. Don't tell me they can't in enough time. You got 90 days.
Yeah, I haven't gone back and watched Making a Murderer again since the whole Debbie reveal. But yeah, I remember seeing her sitting next to Dolores. I just assumed she was family.
Yeah. I'm sure if he was sitting in there, he wouldn't be wasting time to get out.
He'd lose some weight.
Yeah, with the jail food.
You know it.
Yeah.
This call was from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
Oh, yeah. Well, in the meantime, I'll come visit you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. I'll be there about 6.
Yeah.
I don't know how long I'll be sitting around. It varies.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Well, I hope you...
Right, Mary, you clearly will know by the mullet.
Probably a little bit better.
Yeah.
Because I had a little more time in the morning, not stay up.
Yeah, I thought it was hilarious when Earl told me I was fat
Good.
and that I need to exercise. And it's like, really, Earl?
I'm not a bastard.
That's your slam?
I'm just floating around.
Oh.
Yeah. You got the floor, the bars,
Yeah.
the zinc, the toilet.
Mm-hmm. Okay. They give you your cleaning supplies?
Yeah.
So, okay. Did you hear from your daughter?
No.
Oh. Maybe she'll write you a letter.
She probably will again.
That is if you'll get it. Seems like half the time when I mail you stuff, you don't get it lately. So, I don't know.
Yeah.
That mail system is screwed up, I think. Either that or they're just keeping it.
The whole system's screwed up.
Huh?
The whole system's screwed up.
I know it is. I'll be glad when you get out of there.
I think the main part is like the state troopers.
Yeah?
Yeah.
They're going to be your main help?
I got a hunch.
Huh?
I got a hunch.
Yeah. I hope, how many is there, don't you know?
Oh my God, I don't know. Quite a lot of them.
Oh, are they all going to help you?
I don't know.
Oh.
That's up to the investigator if they want to stay talk.
Oh. I wonder if he talks to him yet.
Well, not yet because he just found out.
Oh. So he'll probably start. He's probably not going to start again until Tuesday, is he?
Well, I don't know. I guess he's gonna have. Yeah, he thinks he's gonna have it all done before we go to court.
Good. But is he going to be able to present all that then? And
well, it depends what he finds out.
Oh, okay. Because I was going to say, I don't know if they'll have time on that day or not. On
well, but as long as he got information, the judge can get a copy of it.
Yeah. Yeah, he wants to have the judge have a copy of it if he finds stuff out.
Well, if it's good stuff, yeah.
Yeah, before the court date.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then that Laura from New York is supposed to come out too. Then.
Yeah, she'll be here.
Yeah, she'll be there. She's going to do interviews, and I don't know if she'll talk to you or not. She probably wants to, but I don't know if she will.
Yeah, she will.
So.
Yeah. Well, I think with the lawyer, he knows the judge. He can talk to the judge.
Mm-hmm. You mean Eric?
Yeah.
Hello, Marilyn.
Right. He can. Does he tell you?
Yeah, the Brendan stuff's going to be rough when we get to it.
Yeah.
He works for him every day.
Oh, okay. I didn't know they worked for the judge.
Oh, no, they're with the judge all the time.
Yeah.
They all hang out together.
Do they?
Of course.
Oh, okay.
It's like one big family.
One big cricket family?
Yeah.
Hopefully, in your case, we'll see then on the 17th. Maybe we'll be getting more information between now and then, too, from your investigator.
Oh, yeah.
That'll help.
Yeah.
So, then you're going to try to call one of your attorneys on Tuesday?
Yeah.
Hopefully, you'll get a hold of them.
Yeah.
So,
and Wednesday afternoon, I'll call the one in Milwaukee.
Yeah. He's your main one, isn't he?
It's made up for the lawsuit, yeah.
Which one's your main one for the trial?
Lloyd.
Yeah, the Brendan's calls are just going to be really, really hard.
Eric Lloyd, whatever it is.
Yeah, it's Eric Lloyd. Doesn't he work with the one from Milwaukee?
With Johnson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's the one from Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Absolutely, Kat.
the one from Milwaukee is
Need a support animal for that, for sure.
Or is he your other one?
Oh, boy.
The one
Terry,
from
good luck with that.
Craig Johnson.
Well, he works with the Manitowoc one.
Yeah. For your trial.
My trial, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And then that Stephen Glenn is your one for your lawsuit?
Nana, I don't know what they're reporting back, but just knowing that there is a relationship, and then also now that foul play has brought Carla and Barb into their group, that's kind of enough for me.
Milwaukee.
And he's the one who spoke up on the TVs and everything.
Yep, I saw him on TV already. And he said that he's going to see to it that you'll get a fair trial.
Yeah.
So I hope he does. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Yeah, at least this year is over.
Huh?
At least 95 is over. 2005.
Yeah, 95 is over. Yeah, 2005 is over.
Yeah.
I hope 2006 goes better for you.
I've never had a colonoscopy. I was with my son when he had one.
That was the part that started things going stupid.
This call is from the Calumet County Jail. This call may be monitored or recorded.
So.
Oh, it's been almost a half an hour already.
Has it really?
Yeah. It's 7:30.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, okay.
No, not now, so talk to you tomorrow night.
Oh, well, if nothing else.
Yeah, I'll be up. Don't worry. I'll be up and visit you. And see your handsome face. And I just hope you get out, on the 17th or before.
Yeah.
But like you said, new information should be coming in all along.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
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 So.
Well, if I hear something, Mom can give you a call.
Yeah, you can call here. If I ain't here, you can just leave a message for my daughter, and she'll let me know.
Yeah.
Because I already told her, and she said she would.
Yeah.
So if you ever need to give me a message or something.
Yeah.
Just let her know.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I suppose then. Costs money.
I know. Don't it seem like everything does?
I know.
It's stupid. So, I love you.
I love you too.
I'm glad you love me. So, I still have your picture.
Yeah, me too.
You have lots of them of me.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Yeah, nothing else.
Yeah, I'll talk to you tomorrow night then.
Yeah, if
Okay,
nothing
okay.
else,
Bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
we go on to call number 352. It is 7:52 p.m. and this call only lasts 13 minutes and 58 seconds and is the last call of 2005.
Hello?
This is a public communication services collect call from
Yeah, it's me.
an inmate at the Calumet County Jail. The use of three-way or a call waiting will disconnect the call. This call will be monitored and recorded. To accept this call, dial 5 now.
Huh?
Yeah?
No. You on your home already?
Yeah, I took her back at 6:45, I think.
Oh.
No.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
I got 2 of them boxes done.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Didn't find nothing?
Not them, no.
Oh. 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 No. I see Barbara and all of them. Tucky's over by Carla.
How do you know?
I called Carla.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah?
Before. Yeah.
I figured Chucky would be going over there because Barbara and them all went over there.
Well, Chucky wasn't going to.
Oh, no?
No.
Mm.
Yeah.
He's got his own party over there.
Yeah.
I don't know who's got that.
Yeah. With them retards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For one thing, it's Johnny because he was with him today.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah? Mm. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
What? What are you eating?
I was eating some potato chips.
Oh, yeah.
I can shit on TV.
I'm watching a story. I think I watched this once before. It's with a guy, he was willed this house in the Atlantic or whatever, I don't know.
Yeah.
And she had a bunch of dogs. I thought I once before, I know.
Oh.
That's why I know a little bit about it.
Oh. I only called for a couple of minutes.
No.
Well.
Yeah, Dad and Jim are going to go fishing tomorrow.
Oh, yeah?
Jim went up. It's up there.
Oh,
Yeah, he said there's about, 7 inches of snow up there?
oh, yeah?
I think that's what he told me.
Oh, that'd be nice.
He called me at, 7:30, I think. What time is it now? 8 o'clock. About 7:30 maybe.
7:52.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
He said he'll be in bed at the New Year. Me too.
Yeah, me too. I'll be at
8:30.
11 o'clock.
No, I go to bed at 8:30. Only one night I'll stay up until 10.
Yeah.
2 nights maybe, huh?
No, this one night. Well, I don't know.
I thought the 9th and the 10th.
I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be both nights.
I don't know.
I don't know.
What's he going to say?
Becky, I haven't heard any calls with Kim Ducat at all.
I guess. I don't know.
but we're only in December, so we're not that far. But yeah, no calls with Kim or even a mention of her.
How come they didn't find nothing though?
Where?
The first day or two.
Because it wasn't there.
Yeah, Twisted, you don't say the R word.
No, but that don't make no goddamn sense.
No, I know.
As long as the judge gives me bail.
No.
As long as it ain't cash. You don't know? I don't know either. Well, if you don't?
If I don't what?
I said if he don't?
Oh, if he don't.
Then it's 90 days. Do or die.
What's that?
Do or die. You gotta have the trial done.
Well?
Within 90 days.
Well?
Yeah.
Well, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome, Carrie.
No.
Oh, and thank you on the shirt. Jeff made it.
No. Let's see, I don't know. If they find me guilty, I don't know what they're going to do.
How are they going to find you guilty?
How did they find me guilty the first time?
I believe Kim Ducat is all for Stephen. I don't have anything negative to say about Kim Ducat at all.
This time,
Huh?
I would imagine. But they don't have everybody.
Like
well, good for you too, Petra.
He said you'll have to go with all that to the attorney. Well, I said, well, yeah. First he said Johnson. Well, he said, yeah, that's one of them. And then that other one's in Manitowoc.
Yeah.
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 But like I said, I don't like that key because she went right to Calumet County about that with all that stuff.
Yeah.
She said she wasn't supposed to do that. She hasn't called me since then either.
No.
Nope.
Mm-hmm. Well, she's supposed to be on my side.
Well, yeah, that's what.
I don't recall, Becky. I just know it's something that's been said about Kim.
Yeah. Not on side.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, how are you going to get a fair trial like this?
You ain't that way.
No. Mm-hmm.
So what the hell is she working with the public defender then?
Well,
she don't belong with him.
No. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, Jim might tell him something about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, give it to him. Or they can call him Borden. Johnson can be in Manitowoc.
Huh?
Johnson can be in Manitowoc.
Yeah.
But we're going to see what he all gets first before we take it to him.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Now,
Aha, Lulu.
Put on a couple of state boys. And it's for bail. I don't know. We'll have to find out. We'll see what he knows.
Who?
Well, Jim finds out.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he must have talked to Chucky this afternoon. Did you talk to Chucky?
No.
Oh. Because Jim was going to call Chucky.
Oh. Yeah.
Like that guy said he didn't want to get involved in it. Well, he's going to get involved in there.
What guy?
That other guy that said something about the state trooper.
When you mention something, you got to get involved.
Well, yeah. Look, I told Chucky, I said, why did he say something then? Why didn't he keep his mouth shut?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does he know the state trooper?
Yeah.
Well, all he has to do is write his name down.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he can go to the state trooper then. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. One state trooper to another one.
You know, they hang out with each other.
Well, yeah.
You know, they talk.
You know.
Kim Ducat is Steven's cousin, and her sister is what's that evil twat's name?
With that stuff in jewelry.
Oh, yeah.
I'm blanking on her name.
You can find all that
The
out.
one that started all the stuff with Steven to begin with. Sandra Morris. Sandra Morris is Kim Ducat's sister.
You know, Rosie fell down again at
Yeah.
the hospital.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Well, she's not supposed to get up, but she gets up.
Yeah.
She can't eat by herself. Lloyd's got to feed her, or the nurses got to.
Yeah.
Lloyd said he can't handle that. But that's what the nurses are there for,
Yeah.
to take care of them.
Yeah.
She fell down, and there before Lloyd got there, her above her eye or her forehead is cut open.
Oh, yeah?
We said them goddamn nurses don't know how to take care of somebody.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, he didn't look through that blue book yet?
No, I didn't get a chance to look through that. I was looking through them boxes.
Oh.
But there's not open until Tuesday anyway.
Oh, yeah. Well, you said Chucky's got a little book too, huh?
Huh?
Chucky's got a little book?
Why? Who said that?
Well, you were looking through it today.
Oh, now let me think. That little book.
Or paper?
Yeah, Twisted. There's just so much
You said Chucky's got a
going
book.
on there, and so many law enforcement is related to this one and that one, and this one has a competing salvage yard, and this I can't keep track of it all.
I went to Avery's auto salvage store. You know who Gerald is?
Yeah.
Did you get some stuff from Gerald?
No.
No?
When did you get some?
Hey,
Oh, yeah?
I gotta have Chucky look at it tomorrow.
What is it?
Well, some papers.
For what?
Wait, I'll get up.
Well, what you gotta do is tell me what it is.
I don't remember. I didn't read it really.
Oh.
But we got some papers from there. I can tell you that tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, so you'll have to get up. Yeah.
I'm sitting here with the dog. The dog was sleeping until I moved. Until then, at home.
Correct. Be happy.
Well, when it's 30 after, then I go to bed. Man, it's too so bad.
Well, I'm gonna call the lawyer Tuesday.
Oh, yeah. Well, now what are you barking at? Yeah?
Yeah.
Why were you going to ask him?
I'm gonna see about that bail.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Well, I want it done right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose not, Bells. I'll call you around noon or something.
Yeah, I suppose if nothing else.
No, not yet.
When does it come on?
What comes on?
Yeah.
Well, how do I know?
I said, when does it come on?
What, TV?
Yeah.
When I get up in the morning.
Oh. Oh. Christopher last night had to crawl up my antenna.
Oh, yeah?
He had to clean off that dish up there. It was full of snow.
Oh, yeah?
Should have saw the reception we had.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
As long as you didn't knock it out.
No, all he did was...
Well, I guess if there's
You ever
nothing
get on the
else.
boxes at home?
No, I forgot to do that. I went to the house to go there. What about all that camp stuff in those cupboards?
Don't worry about it. Unless you need something.
No, I don't need nothing. But
If you need something.
as long as that didn't freeze in there when it was all out.
Yeah.
We've got 2 cabinets. I noticed that was full of camp stuff.
Yeah. Well, later we'll have to check them. But they're good for 2 weeks yet.
Well, yeah, that stuff will be good.
Yeah.
As long as it didn't freeze when it...
I'll check it out in 2 weeks anyway.
Yeah, I know. It's, so there's suppose if nothing else, and then there's investigation continues. That was the last call of 2005. Happy New Year. So we will end this. Okay, so we'll be ending this video and start a new one for January 1st, 2006. So join me over there. That consists of 5 calls, which are around 78 minutes. So we'll be able to get all that day's calls in. So see ya on the next video. It'll take me a little bit to get it all squared away, but we'll be live in a few minutes. Investigation continues.